Alright, good morning everybody, welcome to the stream. It is currently 8:42 in the morning in mid-Michigan. Having a great morning, having a great time. Welcome to the stream, the Psycho, Joseph, Revenge Viper, Rosie Thorns, Stream Elements, Random Hero, THC Gaming himself, Erop, Summer, and the Psycho. Good to see you everybody. Today we are Loot Midget Godliath farming, which means we're running through Sawtooth Cauldron with a Topnia, killing everything in sight till a Loot Midget Goliath pops out of some crevice. Ooh, crevice. Yesterday, not a good day. We got one tubby midget, and we got just nothing, man. We weren't even getting normal midget Goliaths yesterday. So I'm hoping today be a bit better. The gameplay setting, oh yeah, that's the Goliath. Yeah, if you were here many moons ago when I first farmed the midget Goliath, you might be confused. A lovely morning fish voice, God. I tried. I was sitting here talking to myself for like 10 minutes before I started streaming, and it wasn't enough. The morning voice is too strong. Haven't caught streams in a minute. I'm just grinding, Summer. Grinding hard. Had to get back to doing this. My plan was to do the badass challenges, but, you know, Mr. Game Changer 97, my hero, my goddamn hero, he showed me how to fix the Loot Midget Goliath helmet issue, so now I'm here. Gotta get one. I said I'd come back if I figured out what was wrong. Farming every backpack, SDU, and BL1. Godspeed, man. How many spots you got? Morning voice is very nice. Sounds like I'm listening to a radio talk show. Or whatever floats your boat, I suppose. This is just doing the Warden one. The Warden one. Which one's that? I know Warden in BL2. I don't know about the Warden in BL1. Oh, maybe you mean Warren, the Tetanus Warren, the corrosive cave. Oh, okay, yeah, Tetanus Warren. Okay, that makes more sense. Fuck. First one of the day. First self down. I saw Cashew's been streaming for another 11 hours. Absolute manimal. He might finish the hunt today. Unironically. I know I say that every day, but he might actually finish it today. This is so boring. I missed the driving for 2 minutes, then shooting a giant crab 6 times. Hey man, this is not the most fun farm. I agree with you there. This farm, in fact, was so unfun that the first time around I started farming it off stream because it took so long. It was so boring to watch. But, you know, things will get better. Things always get better. You can't really get worse from here. That's the nice thing about this. Oop, shit. Oh, never mind. He's got the Cobra and the Godfinger. He could be going for another 12 hours. He'll need some crazy luck. Yesterday on the Discord, Mr. Game Changer messaged me and gave me a heart attack. Because right here in this exact spot, he thought I found a Loot Midget Goliath on my second run of the day. But upon reviewing the footage, it was not, in fact, a Loot Midget Goliath. Just a normal Midget Goliath. So that's good. Damn it. This is so boring. I missed the white items farming 4 challenge. Jesus, yeah, that was the last thing we were doing before I went to this. That's true, actually. I don't miss that either. I'll be completely honest. That was not much more enthralling than this. At least here I get to shoot something. Even if it is with a Topnia. God, I'm so sick of spamming a Topnia. Topnia, Topnia. Yeah. Better than nothing. Yes, yup. Welcome back to the stream, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, I started her a little bit earlier today. I didn't realize I woke up at 8. I'll be honest, I've been waking up at like 9. Started around 10. Now I woke up at 8. Started around 8:30. You think I'm gonna get it, but there won't be any mobs for it to level up with, and I won't get the Godliath. That's my worst nightmare, but I'm trying to prevent that if at all possible. Excuse me. Jeez. I'm okay. But anyways, yeah, I'm stopping after this section of mobs for that very reason, Revenge Viper. That way that, because if I go to the end of the map and I spawn one, then there's not going to be a whole lot of mobs left. But if I just stop before I get to the end of the map, then no matter where I get one, there should be mobs left, you know, for me to get killed. That's my plan anyway. No bots today? No, I guess the stream died. I guess the bots went elsewhere. They followed the money. I'm not paying my bots enough. This is boring. 3 people have already said the stream is boring today. Guys, I don't know what you want, man. This is all you're going to get today. We're loot midget Goliath farming. If you wanted something else, you came to the wrong place. Getting this series done trumps any enjoyment anybody has from it. Even me. Even my personal enjoyment matters little in the face of getting the playthrough done. Dennis, welcome to the stream. Rip Streamlabs. What's wrong with Streamlabs? Where's Whammer? Whammer's a cashew convert now. He doesn't like me anymore, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I don't mind. He sounds funny anyway. Alright, first run of the day. Dunzo. 15 viewers, yeah, it's pretty tragic. I did fall off quick. Okay. Almost a year of this lunacy. Sounds about right, Random Hero. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we are going at it. Time doesn't even matter anymore. I don't think about time. Ever since I realized it had already been 2 years, I just kind of got numb to the whole thing. Now I'm just here, and I'm just doing it. It seems like where I'm meant to be. It seems like what I'm supposed to be doing. Woohoo! 14K! Woohoo! 14K! Not gonna celebrate 14K, but it is nice. Thank you everybody for subscribing. I appreciate it. I always have 66 backpack slots. You axed, oh, you messed it up! You're gonna be stuck at 69 just like me, the Psycho. At least you can be just like Fishman6. Isn't that something? Huh? Fishman6, famous streamer. With 4 viewers. This is true, Carbine. Hold on, let me look, E-Rob. I remember yesterday I helped you with Master G challenge on the first stream I appeared. I kind of understand now why you not believe my words. I'll be honest, I don't remember what you said about Master G, but I was just frustrated, E-Rob. I was angry. I don't know what I may have said to you, but it may not be true. That's all I can say about that. Only we had an emoji to describe how we're feeling right now. God, you just aren't gonna let that go, Rosie. I'm sorry, okay? I forgot. You're gonna have to wait one more day. We need the hollow emoji. What's the what? You talking about from Bleach, or what are you talking about? The hollow emoji. What do we even pay this guy for? Oh, I'm sorry, Revenge Viper. Yeah, I'm just sorry. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what you pay me for. I'm sorry you wasted your money on me. I didn't mean it, Revenge Viper. I'm trying my best, man. I really am. There's only so much you can say running through Sawtooth Cauldron for the 500th time to kill a loot midget Godliath. Fish Google hollow emoji. I don't know if I want to. I'll do it. I'm not going to pull it up on stream right away, but I'll check it out. Hollow emoji. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that does describe about how I'm feeling. I don't want to leave stream in the dark. I don't want to leave you guys in the dark. That's what he wants. That's what that man wants. Do I remember Vanilla Puma's catchphrase? Oh, God. Oh, God. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. What is it? What's his catchphrase? It was super long OP10 fight challenge, not pop, so I decided that it's broken, but then during the chest farm, I tried to convince you to kill him again with weapons, not acid. I see. I see. Was this before? Was this like when I was farming Master G, like the first time, or was this recent, E-Rop? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Wait. I heard one. It's normal. It's normal. I saw how flat this fucker's head was from over the fucking rail. Ow. You remember what a buttload of ace? What a buttload of ace? Did he really say that? I don't remember him ever saying that. A long time ago. Okay, Rob, you'll have to forgive me then. It all blurs together, man. We having a midget Goliath counter? No, I thought about adding one yesterday, but since I didn't count them the first time around, and now it doesn't really seem like counting them this time around is gonna mean anything. See you all in the next. No, how do you? The next one ending always made me smile. I don't remember that part either. Tubby counter. What if I put... What if I put my head in a fireplace? What then? I mean, a tubby counter wouldn't really matter. It would only count tubby midgets. I don't know why we'd be counting just those. I could put a counter for any number of arbitrary things. Fish, if you had to choose, what state would you remove from the U.S.? Mine's California. Get rid of a state, you say. Probably Washington, D.C. Or, is that a state? Does that count as a state? That's not a state. That's not really a state. What state is it in? Delaware? Vermont? I just get rid of as many politicians as possible. Just fucking ship them into space. That's all I want to do. Maryland, yeah, get rid of Maryland, whatever. One of those East Coast fucking shit piles. Is there a way to make Tubby Godliath show up, or is it RNG? Straight RNG, THC Gaming. It's about a 1 in 5,200 chance to get one to spawn, at least on this map, and so that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping. Ain't no way he's calling other states shit piles. I am, dude. I am. Michigan's #1. You can't beat Michigan. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna beat Michigan? We'll shoot you. We will shoot you. We will kill you. If you try to beat Michigan, we will beat you with a bullet. In Minecraft. Of course in Minecraft. Dear Lord, yeah, it's rough, THC Gaming. But honestly, it's just about what I'm used to these days. 1 in 10 doesn't even sound like a farm to me anymore. You know, I'm gonna go farm a Herald from Master G. Oh, are you? No, you're gonna go get a Herald from Master G. This is what a farm looks like. Baltimore, man, I don't even know. I know nothing about Baltimore. Michigan has to be okay, I assume, because I don't hear as much negative stuff about it as a non-American. Thank you, Devil Survivor's biggest glazer. Whoa. Devil Survivor's biggest glazer. I don't know if I want you to be repping Michigan. Either way, though, thank you. Exactly, Revenge Viper. I myself own several unregistered firearms. That's a joke. That's a joke. I heard another one. No, I heard him. There you are. What the hell are you just standing there for? Normal. Again. I just shoot the helmet off of every Midget Goliath I find now because I couldn't do it for so long. I'm making up for lost time. Can you show your unregistered firearm as a joke? No. And I start whining about unkempt Heralds dropping after a few farms. Hey, it's all about perspective, THC Gaming. One day, if you develop some sort of degenerative mental disease like I have, and you start doing this, then maybe you'll be okay with it too. You gotta literally beat your mind into submission in order to make it okay with something like this. I've had to fight my mind constantly. Because every fiber of your being is screaming, no, don't go to that computer. Don't farm for another 4 hours for nothing. Don't do it, but then you do it. And then you feel great about it. And you don't even cry afterwards. Why couldn't you shoot the helmets off? There you go. Thank you, Revenge Viper. Ooh, that was bad. An unfortunate accident, Jason. An unfortunate accident. And once we get this guy to spawn, I think I've decided I'm not going to make a whole video dedicated to this farm again, obviously. I'm just going to make a little mini video. Like a little, probably like less than 10 minutes long, about me farming it again. Still be part of the series, but I probably won't call it an actual episode. I might not number it. Is Fishman 6 the greatest fish that ever lived? No, that would be the brook trout, but I appreciate the thought. I appreciate the consideration. Okay, that didn't work. Man, you said that one twice in a row. Give me your damn loot. Give me your damn loot. Wait, come on now, what are we doing? Whammer, good to see you, brother. Did Cashew get his god finger? Are you donating your Nemvader? After you complete this series, you need to do it again, but one life. That will end me. That will end me. I'll die. I will drive off a bridge, listening to Eminem. I will die if I do that. My keys gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. And then there's me. That's me after death number 5 with 100% one life. What misinformation have you heard? I just watched Cashew stream for like 30 seconds before I went live, and that's all I saw. Was Star Killer ratting you out. I searched, it was 9 months ago. Damn, E-Rob. Farm Pirate Chest, and I was trying to convince you to farm G again. After many tries, you finally gave up and killed him. And challenge popped up. There you go. The reason the loot Goliaths are rare is because not enough people get the collector's edition Goliath helmet. Yeah, that's exactly right. For every person who buys the collector's edition, they put one more loot midget Goliath in the game. I haven't gotten a pandemic yet. I don't know if I've killed him every run, probably not, but still. Killed him at least 10 times. No, I don't own any of those, Revenge Viper. That's not real. That was just a joke for parody purposes only. I would never own an illegal firearm. I have submitted Star Killer based emotes in Discord. What do you think? I gotta add all those. I meant to do it yesterday, and I got busy doing other stuff. Oh, what'd you say, Revenge Viper? Question? No, I don't see a question. Do you have to register in Michigan? Yes. Yes, you do. Believe it or not. It might be hard to believe, but Michigan is not Pandora. Ow. Oh my god, someone sprayed me with a hell of a shotgun. Usually I'm getting sprayed by something else if you catch my drift. In Florida you don't, so I was curious. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Are you sure? What? That doesn't... I don't even know if I want to get into this discussion right now, but what? I think I heard one. Up there. You got mad. What are you? Normal Midget Goliath. I see, Revenge Viper. I did not know that. That's news to me. Farm for an unregistered, unkempt Herald. I don't think any of them are registered. I don't know if there's... Maybe the Hyperion guns in BL1 or BL2 are registered. I think I should stop saying unregistered. That's like a keyword. That seems like something that would get flagged. Just got a right sizing bitch, bandit grip and stock, Hyperion sight. Hey man, that sounds like... That certainly sounds like a gun. Congratulations. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Got that Diet Coke on lock this morning, everybody. No coffee. Straight diet. That's how it's done. Imagine you get a loot midget, almost Godliath, and he'll die. Drop a madhouse. That won't happen. It won't happen. I won't let it happen. If we get him, and we don't get him to a loot midget Godliath, I'm not even going to kill him. I'm not even going to kill him. We're just going to have to farm another one. Okay, okay. Well then. Seeing Thug here is like seeing a one-night stand while I'm with my wife. What the fuck? That's weird. Whammer's having an affair in Borderlands stream chat. Do Goliaths level up when they kill the player? I don't think so. Now, I can't say for certain, but I don't think so. How swell would it be to just get a loot midget Goliath? Just have it appear and be here, and then I can move on. It's hard to even imagine it happening, but wouldn't it be great? Where's my buddy and good friend Orion when I need them? There's been a coup. I've been betrayed. Everyone went over to Cashew stream. You can't ban me here? That's crazy. The only reason he didn't assault you verbally is for threat of being banned. Living under the iron boot of Whammer streams. Okay. Well, 3 mobs left. Something tells me none of them are a loot midget Goliath. Did I make Cashew leave stream after I made fun of his nearly non-existent subscriber count? Because I haven't seen him in a while. Wait. Normal. God damn it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where he went. I haven't seen Cashew today. I haven't heard from Cashew today. I know he was live streaming just about a half hour ago. Why would you say that to Cashew? What'd Cashew do to you? Welcome back, Shy Guy. Back from hell, university, yeah. I agree, brother, I agree. I never even went to a university, but I went to a college. No fun, no fun. Jared, welcome, good to see you, man. Hey, Fish Dude, how you doing? Been gone a week, and now you are midget shit-Liath farming again. What happened? Yeah, the exclamation point Goliath should clear that up for you, Margin Smiths. I don't want to be here either, man. I don't want to be here at all. I don't want to be here. Do you guys understand that? That I don't want to be... I'm sorry. This isn't your fault. I'm screaming at you like you guys did this. You didn't do this. I did this. Thank you, Revenge Viper, for the gifted membership. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Valley of Sin. Make sure you scratch Revenge Viper's back. Ugh. I'm not Valley of Sin. E-Rob has become the main character of YouTube memberships. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Okay, well that was dumb as hell. At least I landed it. Excuse me. Got my first little Eevee a couple days ago. Hey, congratulations. Are you doing the glitch with it? You doing the Eevee glitch with it? I guess a better question. Why did you get it? Excuse me. Random hero with yet another 10 gifted memberships. Excuse me, God, I'm having hiccups right now. I'm sorry. That is insane, random hero. I don't know how many hundreds of memberships you have gifted by now, but it's ridiculous. Thank you so much, man. Enjoy those. Memester 6500, Leon Fridas, Little Man Ryu, Mr. Maze, Grim Reaper, Troy Ferguson, Tito, Grey 420, Pax Mechanica, and Sargus Yokana. Make sure you say thank you to Random Hero. He's no longer just a random hero. He's your hero. He's our hero. Viper got gift mogged. Gift mogged. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. Got my first membership here, gifted while I wasn't here, so I think it prioritizes non-live viewers. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe it prioritizes people that watch the videos more often. That might be what it does. Because if it's not live streams, it's got to be videos. So, I guess that would make sense. Excuse me. Revenge Viper, or not Revenge Viper, Erop, do you ever watch my videos? My long form videos? I feel like you comment on them all the time, so. Yeah, I figured you did. So I'm not, that might not be correct either. That might not be the right theory either. I think it's a mixture of trying to get people to watch the lives and people just buy, and to get people to just buy their own. That's a fair point. Maybe they're trying to get people into the streams. I don't know what YouTube's logic is. YouTube works in mysterious ways. I'll tell you that. All you can say for sure is whatever they're doing is going to make them a lot of money. How that happens is anybody's guess. I love that. Level 78 Plasma Caster. What a joke. 2 levels under. Excuse me. I think it's a mixture. Or I read that. It's I can do this. I can do this. If it's more likely to give it to people who often watch your videos, I won't get one because your videos suck. Well, thank you, Devended. Thanks for watching, man. I didn't know you streamed until after I got my membership, so it worked. That's the case. Huh. Wow. You didn't know I streamed. That's interesting. I didn't know there were people who didn't know I streamed. I figured since I go like 20 days without uploading a video, people would just forget about my channel if they didn't know I was streaming. Next video should not take 20 days. I'm trying to get next video out at least by next weekend. That's at the latest. It's going to be all the world drop skin farm, or all the vehicle skin farming and the whiteout thresher skin farming. So it's going to have a lot in that video. Scavenger. If you guys don't know about the scavengers, they have a 100% chance to world drop an item. So I always like to keep a close eye on them. They could give me my world drop skins. 20 days is light working with a 3-month hiatus for no reason. I've done like 2 months before for no reason, actually. I have done something similar to that. I was going through some bad times about a year ago. Some bad times. Next week is Passover here, and a bit after that Easter. Jerusalem's gonna be packed. Good Lord, I don't even want to know how one of those, how the Jerusalem is on like a Christian holiday, or just any sort of. I don't know if I used the wrong terminology there. I'm not a religious person, so I apologize if I'm hurting anybody's feelings here. But gotta be packed, gotta be crazy. I missed it again. Pull a Vanillic Puma style hiatus. What, and just stay gone forever? How could I forget the endless struggle to find the 1 in a million cosmetic? The cosmetic changes the shade by 1 hue. The whiteout is so underwhelming. It just makes you white. It just gets rid of your skin. You go back to default polygon color. That's what whiteout does. For such a rare skin, I expected a bit more. What's going on here? Fishman's crew. Welcome, Dave 1D. Just farm the loot Midget Godliath. If you want to know why I'm doing this again, then you can type exclamation point Goliath. That'll give you a brief explanation. Morning. Quijibo? 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 Quijibo. I'm gonna say Quijibo. Welcome. I'm missing only one Whammer to get rank 1 of every badass challenge. I'm not sure which badass challenge I have 0 ranks in, but there's probably 1 or 2 of them. Oop. Ow. Never mind. NVM. Never mind. Jimmy Jenkins. No, I've got rank 1 of Jimmy Jenkins because I only had to find 1 to complete rank 1. I want to check now. What badass challenge do I have 0 ranks into? It's probably something in the Hammerlock DLC where you got to just do one thing and then it checks it off. That's my guess. Oh, the shotgun, undiscovered shotgun challenge. Let me just start killing these guys with shotguns then. Jenkins, not level 1 though. There's one in Candlerax Crag. So 2 so far that aren't even completed. There's 3 Cult of the Vault in the ship in the Hammerlock DLC. Oh boy. What's that? What was that up there? Rack Forest, another one in the Hammerlock DLC. Everything is fucking Hammerlock, so yeah. But we can do the shotguns while we're here. Just make the farm go just a lot slower while we're here, but that's no big deal. I don't even have a shotgun, do I? Okay, well, after this run. OP-10 Striker would be good. I'll see what I've got. I've got a few shotguns to browse through. Okay, Whammer. Whammer made a fucking fanfic of himself and sent it to me and asked me if I saw this. You guys gotta see this. Sometimes I wonder if people just don't know what the fuck's going on when I talk about Whammer, but I mean, look at this. Look, I don't know who made this, admittedly, but I just assume it's Whammer. Don't worry about that. Malwarebytes doesn't know nothing. You don't know nothing, Malwarebytes. Look at this. This is who he thinks he is. This is because you got one lucky drop. Because you got one lucky fucking drop. Well, I don't even know who that is. But he's got one too. God damn it. This isn't right, man. Some of us have to work for a living. That's Joshi. That's the guy you told me about that also got one. That's your friend. Your friend that also got one. That's a real funny coincidence. That's a real funny coincidence. What the fuck are you doing? How are you down to me? Said the man that's unemployed. Hey, some of us have to work for our drops. How's that? Does that make you feel better, AZ? Maybe if you accepted my Facebook friend request, finally you'd get one too. I can't sign into Facebook, I'll be honest. I don't know how their two-factor authentication works. I have no idea how to get into my Facebook account. I tried to sign into my Facebook account and I thought they were going to kill me. Whoever's just jealous of your incredible content, so he has to resort to cyberbullying. It's probably true. When I get the Nemesis Invader, there's going to be a feature-length film made about it. All Whammer had was a 10-minute video. Okay. Martin Scorsese is going to direct my Nemesis Invader drop video. I'm pretty sure that's a director. I've heard the name before. I can't wait to get 2 before you get 1, buddy. God. You've got every opportunity to. He'd be dead by then. Damn. Oh. Let's just put him in the cloud. Let's just put his brain in a Tesla battery and let him power a Tesla, and then we can keep him around. I think that's the future for America. I think everybody just gets uploaded and they get their consciousness used as processing power to drive Teslas. What do we think about that, guys? Someone know cool jokes to somehow laugh on that stream? Hold on. What do you say? Let me start Russian Borderlands fandom. 3 popular channels. First is not so good story. Second, I'll be honest, Europe, I have no idea what you're on about. I have no. The translation there is not hitting. I do not know what you're trying to say. Why is Painbow Connection rarer than Challenge Accepted? Painbow Connection's for the new DLC, that's why. It's Fight for Sanctuary DLC, so a lot of people didn't even play that DLC. Whammer's such a nice, helpful guy. Whoop. Fishman, you moving to Greenland? Fuck no. What am I gonna do? Eat rotten fish and freeze to death? I'll take my Big Mac any day. Damn it. I have no vault and I must hunt. Amen, droid. There's 3 popular channels. First is kind of bad at games, and as a person, not so good. Second and third channel died. Second still doing good. Some streams, but still dead channel. I see. I see. Oh, so you're talking about popular Russian Borderlands content creators. Okay, I get it now. You're telling me they're falling off. Still a dead channel. Rip, dude. Just like me. Dead Borderlands channel. I'm gonna have to pivot to Fortnite clickbait content soon. AZ must be drunk or something. AZ's acting all riled up. AZ, who got your panties in a bunch? You're not usually this aggressive. Are you American or British? Americano or Britannian? That's a crazy way to say that. I'm American. Mug-blooded. Born and raised, brother. What was that? That was a rat. That was a midget rat. Fucking bozo. Huh. That body got phased through the floor. This is a stupid farm. You're a stupid farm. This is a terrible farm. This is an awful farm. One of the worst farms I've ever had the displeasure of doing. And I get to do it twice. It's so unfortunate that out of all the farms I could have had to repeat, this is the one. Give the people what they want. I don't know what the people want. That's the thing. If I knew what the people wanted, I'd give it to them. Chopper farm. No, no one wants that except you, and you're not a person. You're an entity that haunts my streams. We want Erop a membership. I can't help with that, Shelpta, okay? Believe you me, I would give him one if I could. I simply can't. There's our first one-armed bandit of the run. We want you to dance for our enjoyment. I mean, I could do that, but you wouldn't get much out of it because you still wouldn't be able to see it normal. Damn it. Here, I'll do a fucking little jig right now. Okay, I'm done. I just did it. I heard Whammer loves crabs, but you did not hear this from me. Loves crabs or has crabs? I've heard he has crabs. Joke is Russian fandom exists. I see. Okay, so there's really no Borderlands community in Russia. But there are no popular YouTubers. Some YouTubers try to get some popularity with Borderlands, but they're not so popular. Mostly Let's Plays, not informative. Yeah, well, that's basically me, too. I'm doing Let's I don't even care what he dropped. I don't even care. What did he drop? No, I don't even care, actually. That's an insult to injury right there. I guarantee you a poll would confirm the people's desire for chopper farming. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not farming no BL2 chopper. And I'm not going to boot up BL1 right now, so maybe we'll come to that later. Hi, Hiram. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Russia has... I don't even know if I should read this out loud. I don't know who Supmato is, but I'm going to do it. Russia has no Borderlands YouTubers because the KGB shot Supmato. Another Midget Goliath. Man, look, this is the normal amount of Midget Goliaths. Yesterday, we got this amount in the entire stream. Today, we've already got 5. It's been like, what, 6 runs? Not even? 4 or 5 runs? Oh my god. Chopper. You understand, to farm a chopper BL2, I gotta farm Dexy? And you understand, to farm Dexy, I gotta go to the OP10 Hammerlock DLC? And you understand that I've been saving that for the end of the playthrough. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna uproot everything I've worked for here and go and get that chopper right now. I'm gonna get the chopper eventually, but I'm not gonna get it right now, okay guys? I'm sorry. The BL1 chopper is the best. Yeah, I would love to get it in BL1 maybe one day too, but not today. I'm sorry, not today. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Trust me, I understand you want me to farm a chopper because it's more entertaining than this. I agree. But we gotta get it, guys. Aren't you with me on this? We gotta get it. We gotta get this fucking playthrough done. We gotta get the Loot Midget Goliath so that way I can move on and I can get this playthrough done and I can do another playthrough and then you can get new content. And I cannot have to do this anymore. Mainly, that's the most important thing. I can play something else. So let's all calm down. Me especially. And let's just farm the loot midget Goliath. This is our playthrough. Oh, AZ, you don't know how wrong you are. Well, okay, let me be nice here. Chat did help a lot, but you, AZ, I don't know if you did. You sound like my dad, it scares me. Well, maybe your dad's just a smart guy. Maybe I don't sound like your dad. Maybe I just sound like a cool, smart, chill, fun, awesome guy. Maybe that's what I sound like, because I am. And maybe your dad is too. I want to shake his hand. I want to shake your dad's hand, Snip. Also, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Fish has lost all sanity. I'm perfectly sane. Perfectly sane. Sane. In the famous words of my hero, Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5, sane. How's that? Do you believe me now? If you don't believe me, what's wrong with you? I brought the necessary abuse towards you. No, I think honestly you bring the unnecessary abuse. Like, there is necessary abuse that takes place in this chat, but when you do it, it seems like it's unnecessary. But hey, it's okay, AZ. I still love you. I'll still credit you at the end of the playthrough. I'll put you in the credits. How about that? You could be in the credits of the movie they make about this playthrough in 50 years when I'm dead. Ass rocket jump. Thanks, Hiram. Thank you. God, I can't even do it. That was terrible. Yeah, Snip, that's right. I'll put your name 3 times right at the top. Snip. Anybody else evolve Goliath for the funsies? Only one. I always evolve one of the badass Goliaths during Brick's introductory story mission. It's like I have to. I try to get that guy to a Godliath every time, because they basically give it to you. They give you all the midgets plus the badass Goliath. Other than that, though, I just leave him be. If I ever visit Michigan, we will go to a McDonald's on me. That's fine dining around these parts. You sure you can pay for 2? Like the stream, yeah, like the stream, y'all. Get me out of. I'm not gonna say it. Put E-Rop in the credits, followed by donate membership, so this guy becomes a member. No, then it's not nice. Then people just see me begging for money. They don't see E-Rop there. They'll be like, oh, this guy made a fake Russian account to try to farm money. That's what I would think. What's so wrong with the stream, guys? They just don't like Loot Midget Goliath farming E-Rop. What can I say? They aren't true grinders. Okay. I was in Jolt's dude's stream yesterday, and there's a man named Fat Man Bong Rips, and he said my name in chat, and he said hi, and I said hi back, and I wrote out his name in chat, and then Jolt's dude read out my chat message with his name in it. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, or if he just started reading it out loud. But his name was Fat Man Bong. Jolster was like, Fat Man Bong Rips. Yeah, that's certainly a name. I've never heard Jolt's dude say anything like that. I thought it was so funny. I thought I would mention that here. It just seemed topical. Fat Man Bong Rips, if you're in the chat right now, thank you, man. I heard something. Damn, we're losing Hiram. He's getting pulled into the YouTube shorts. That's how it starts, Hiram, with one interesting looking one. 20 minutes later, you don't know what you're doing. You don't even know why you're on your phone. Fishman, I have a problem. I like Cashew, but he woke me up from a dead sleep this morning by screaming. Should I kill him for this transgression? Excuse me. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. You think you're still going to be doing this when I'm 34? I hope I have a Loot Midget Goliath by the time I'm 34, but who knows? No, I meant YouTube. Well, I can't say. Depends on a lot of things. I would probably like to be doing it still when I'm 34, but I don't know if I'd like to be doing this when I'm 34, you know. The people change, times change, YouTube will change. Hell, YouTube might not even exist. Hard to tell, that's 12 years away. Welcome back, Hiram. You did not get sucked into the shorts hole, I'm very proud. Jesus Christ, chill guys, chill. Sorry if you hear something loud in the background of my mic. It's garbage day. I should switch over to Me2E. MeTube. I've never heard of that. Fishman doesn't even want to do it now. I don't think he'll want to be doing it when he's 30-something. No, it's not that I don't want to do it. This is amazing. I love doing this. It's just the farms get a little bit rough sometimes, but it's all. It's fine. Meat tube, that'd be nice. I'd put my meat on the tube. In math class, gotta go. Okay, have a good one, Hiram. Hiram's a busy man. When I started watching Joltsuit 8 years ago, whenever he talked to his Twitch chat, I thought he was gay and talking to his boyfriend named Chad. I don't know how you think that. That's insane. You thought Jolt's dude was Mr. Shank? That's interesting. That's an interesting story. Devil Survivor's biggest glazer. What the fuck is that? Devil Survivor's biggest glazer. Avenger. Fuck yeah, K-Brad. What are the stats on that bad boy? This guy picked up everything. You get a good one? God, why? Why do I suck at that so much? I think it's awesome YouTube doesn't do its job to notify me. Happens, man. I'm glad you made it anyway, Axel. Welcome, man. Oh, come on. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, don't do this. Okay. Mr. Shank starts a podcast in prison. What do you think he's talking about? Man ass. Man ass and dick and balls. Shank might literally be me, my god. Snip and Shank are very similar names. Oh no, Fishman also started save quitting before death to avoid money loss. I wasn't thinking about saving money, I was just thinking about saving time, I'll be honest. Because if I just save quit, I get right back into it. If I don't, then I gotta run back to where the mobs are. Damn it. Whoa, whoa, AZ, what do you mean by that? Not sexy enough. But Mr. Shank is? You think Mr. Shank is sexy, AZ? Alright, man, I won't judge you. Your secret's safe with me. Is it a legendary? Health file. Good lord. Busy, busy, busy. I would just love to see a loot midget Goliath pop out. God, man. Wouldn't that be swell, guys? What are you made of up there? Thank you. I hate how they just keep spawning them one by one in the back of the map over here. Like, I'll kill the mobs and then they'll just keep popping out of random places slowly. Borderlands 4 will be a flop if there's a Hawk to a reference. What are you even saying? What the fuck are you saying, bro? Do you even know what you're saying? Garbage. Oh, they made it. My god. This farm is sucking the life energy out of me. I can feel it. This is an ass farm. One of the worst ever. Yeah, and it just got a little bit worse. "31 runs is 31 runs." What does that mean? What does that mean? What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? Thoughts on Minecraft movie? Haven't seen it. Can't wait to pirate it. I mean, watch it legally. The playable characters look so lame. The only one that looked cool is the big dude that looked like a Viking and the Doom guy mixed together. Yeah, I don't really care about how the characters look too much. I've already talked about this a few times though. I just want the farming to be good. That's like the big thing. Crimson Steel. Skill trees is what matters. That's true. The most important part of a character is their skill tree. A second Borderlands movie would work if Jack Black was Gage. I'm fucking with that. I can get down with that. No cheesy character dialogue. Yeah, I mean cheesy's a bit subjective, but yeah, I mean I don't. If my Vault Hunter makes a joke about Reddit, you know, big turn off. If my Vault Hunter says like skibbity, uninstall. Well, what's wrong with that, Dennis? Why does that matter? Mr. Shank was gay, and he's cool as fuck. Why can't, you know? Nick Cage is Handsome Jack. What are you talking about? Oh, you know the movie? Yeah, the movie, that'd be insane. There's no way. There's just no way. If they make another Borderlands movie, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna make a video. It's gonna be my face reveal, but I'm just gonna be distraught. I'm gonna have snot dripping down my face, just sobbing in big heaving sobs. They made another one. And Hammerlock too. Great character. I'm saying that because of how predictable Gearbox will be with the characters. Oh, yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, I'm stretching, I'm sorry. Almost broke my spine. Borderlands 2 movie 2. God, don't say this is no more Borderlands movie, God. I'm gonna have to shadow ban the Borderlands movie from chat. If you type Borderlands movie, you just get banned. For some reason, I imagine you having a hunchback. Well, you know, despite my shall we say, obesity, I do have a decent posture. I try to keep a good posture. Shrimp posture. No, honestly, I'm fully erect right now in more ways than one. Moxie's always ashamed. She's hodunk. That's true. Moxie is very ashamed of her past. That's why she hides her accent. Gay stream today? Don't say anything about gay. I just said I'm erect in more ways than one. You're putting words in my mouth. Got Vietnam flashbacks of a Whammer stream this gen. I'm so sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to trigger something like that. The real fans like the gay streams. Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. This has gone too far, everybody. The real fans, he says. Where? How does it feel to be a failure? There's another one. I heard another one. Where are you? He's up. He's up. Of course he's up. Everything's up. You, why? 2 of them, man. 2 of them. Come on, just go down, fellas. You're not dead? I bet. No, Hugo. No, Hugo. We can't do that. That's what got us here in the first place. That's probably the biggest mistake I've made this entire playthrough. Or no, maybe not getting a fire pimpernel is my biggest mistake. What do you guys think? What is the biggest mistake I've made doing the 100% Zero playthrough? Was it A, not getting a fire pimpernel and screwing up the farm? Was it B, not knowing Two Fang would ruin my dragon's run? Was it C, this, right now? Changing that setting and forced to be back here right now. Which one do you think? A, B, or C? Starting it? Okay. Well, that wasn't one of the options, Joseph. Kanye watched the Black Klansman movie and decided to take it a step farther. Okay, let's... I don't even want to... That's not the type of stuff I want to see in the chat, guys. I've never seen that movie. I didn't even know that was a movie, but Kanye's just off the rocker, dude. C for sure? Really? You think that the here, let me put up a poll, because that'd make it better. What is my biggest L so far? We got ruining Pimpernel Farm. Let me rephrase that. OP10 Pimpernel Farm. Let's see here. Not specking out of Two Fang. There we go. Not finding my dad is an L. Oh, boo-hoo. Does this look like a therapy session, AZ? Does it? We've all got our problems here. You can't find your dad, I can't find a loot midget Goliath. Who's really hurting here? Pain is relative, AZ. Where? No, Nomad. Not true, Tess. Don't say that. That's not good. If I was your father, I'd have sold you to a coal mine by now. Remember this message right now, because in 2 months when we're at Vora, Fish's biggest mistake will be revealed. Vora's going down. Vora's going down. No two ways about it. I'm gonna make Vora look easy. Have a good one, Jared. If Creek Explosion shows up, tell him I said hi. I'll try to remember that. Oh, look at that, Jared. Just in time. Good to see you, Creek Explosion. Welcome to the stream, man. Your biggest L is meeting Whammer? No. No, that's not true. I've never met Whammer. I've just spoken to him online. If I were to meet him, perhaps you'd be right. You're gonna eat those words about Vora? Come on, guys. What are you talking about? Isn't there any... excuse me. Isn't there any faith left for the old fish man out there? Maybe there never was. Maybe it was all in my head the entire time. It's okay. I never did need help from anyone else. I never did need your validation, you heathens. I'll kill Verastus on OP10, and I'll kill him in one stream. And that's the way it'll be. Do you have a stacking sniper for critical ascension to kill Vora, or are you just going to go under the map? Not going under the map. I do have a sniper, but that's not the plan either. My plan involves neither critical ascension stacking, nor... going under the map. Neither nor. Neither nor. Maybe the real farm is the midgets we met along the way? No. No, it's not. That's right, Tess. That's right. What's the plan for Dexy? Lady Fist. I'm thinking Lady Fist. Fire Lady Fist. I've never killed OP10 Dexy, but I hear he's not too bad. He just kind of takes a long time. Remember, switching to your Salvador is always faster than using Zer0? True. True. I wish that was allowed. That's an illegal move, though. I'm so smart, only your former daughter could be this smart. I ain't got no kin. I don't know ye. Be gone with ye. Shoo now, shoo. That's my impression of an 1840s miner who just sold their child to another mine. I don't know any of these youngins. Get them out of me sight. Sensor Gore is not the worst one. Come on now, guys. Hey, everyone else here hates this farm even more than I do, apparently. They really hate this farm. And I don't blame them. I hate it too, but they hate it more. Also, Star Killer, good to see you, man. I don't want to play Sal as I don't like the red screen. I don't pay attention to it. I just pay attention to the 9999999K damage number I hit. That's all I see. I see the health bar disappear, and nothing else matters. I needn't see anymore. Well, thank you, Tess. That's very kind. Why was Sensor Gore even active? This game has no gore compared to 1, or especially Tails. Well, I turned it off because I wanted to save frames. That's the only reason I had it off. This game does have a lot of gore, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's not gory, but if you shoot someone, you do dismember them into a bloody mist. I'll give you that, though. BL1 was probably more brutal. In BL1, when you killed an enemy with shock, the animation they would do would be crazy. Their head would just start melting, and they'd go to their knees, and then their eyeballs would pop out of their sockets. Then they'd melt to nothing. That was rough. Melee? What are you, Melee Vora? Fuck no. Why would I try Melee Vora? That is never gonna happen. I'll tell you what. Tails is the worst with it. Like, we did not need to see a removed face. I don't even remember what you're talking about. I haven't played enough Tails. Why am I about to save? What am I doing? We don't hate the farm. We hate the fact that you're the one doing the farm. Damn. Shelpta used to actually like me, dude. I remember a time when Shelpta would come in here and say, hi, how you doing? Anyone else remember when Shelpta was cool? Shelpta fell off. Hey, I'll be honest, Star Killer, I don't blame you. It's not that you can't read, it's that Whammer can't use punctuation. Let's be honest here. You're both half wrong. Whammer should have used punctuation, and maybe you should have read the message twice just to see what it actually meant. I am a bit of a grammar police officer, I'll be honest. I try not to be. But I did not like the way that message was worded, Whammer. That is a run-on sentence and a half. You're 29 years old, Whammer. Be better. Let me whip out the commas in a fucking YouTube chat. Well, then don't complain when people don't know what the fuck you're trying to tell them. If you aren't gonna take a 0.2 seconds out of your day to press the comma key, then you can't bitch and moan when someone doesn't understand what you're saying. Excuse me. Loop Goon again. Learn English. Then English requires punctuation. God damn it. Thank God. I don't like that. I don't like how Whammer conceded. I don't like that at all. That's not true. That's not Whammer's genuine feelings. If I go missing, I know who it was. And you do too. No, nothing, E-Rock. The semicolon didn't give it away. Man, I don't use semicolons. That's advanced. I don't care about a semicolon, I'll be honest. just a comma, you know? That's all I like. Just a nice comma. Wow, they got me. Nothing really matters to me. Oh, excuse me. No. How do you pronounce semi? If it's a semi, see if you put a dash truck, I'll say semi truck. But when I see it on its own, I say semi. Like I'm popping a semi. Like as that's to use in a sentence, I'm popping a semi right now. Fish Sing is the reason Fishman 6 fell off. That's not true. It's not true. People come here for my beautiful voice. It reminds me of a Hotel Hell episode, you know, the show Gordon Ramsay does, where the owner would just go out into the lobby when people were eating and just start singing these just horrid songs. Like, you know, she was a girl, but she'd do a really deep kind of like country voice when she sang. It was awful, and like you'd see people just getting upset as she started singing, but she wouldn't stop because she was convinced people loved her. That's me. That's me, but with trying to be funny online. I try to be funny online because I think people think I'm funny, but actually, that's not why people watch me at all. They watch me to torment me. Thank you, Creek Explosion. Has Been Hotel. No, not that. God, not that. That show gives me hives. I'll be honest. I get hives when I look at that. No one's taters are safe around me. I don't like that phrasing. I don't like that one bit. You watched it? I've seen the first episode, I think. The one on YouTube. It's just got so many views. Everyone loves it. I'm like, well, what's the hype about? I still don't know. I'm still curious. You seem like a real adult indie animation kind of guy. God, that's horrible. That's one of the worst things anyone's ever said to me. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry, Snip. I don't think anybody will. No. Excuse me. Snip, you retired from streaming? Oh, come on, don't say that. He's just getting started. We are truly witnessing the astronomical spawn rate. That's right, Dave 1D. Ain't that the truth, brother? Getting the full Loot Midget Goliath experience with this farm. I fucking love when... Okay, Jesus. I don't know. Whammer's having an actual episode. I don't know what to say about that one. I'm gonna leave that one be. There you go, Snip. Yeah, I know that shit's gotta be hard balancing an actual job. I got mad respect. But you know, you don't have to go live for too long. Even if you've only got a half-hour, Snip, you fucking throw the stream on, man. Might as well. Unless you got other things to do, of course. Excuse me. Oh, you're making a joke about the show swearing too much. Oh, come on, bro. I'm trying to fucking Walk. Took my hand off my mouse to scratch my face at the worst time. Can we shorten Loot Midget Goliath to LMG? Absolutely. I'll know what you're talking about. Okay. Anybody? Any little guys? Any little scavengers? No. Excuse me. Good lord. I can still say the midget word because I'm 5'9". Come on, dude. Anybody can say the midget word. LMG and run 43. What is that? Is that a nursery rhyme? Loot Tink Godliath. That's what BL3 calls him, right? Tinks. If you ask me, Tink is worse. I don't know, bro. If I'm fucking... Well, hell, as a midget, I think Tink is worse. I'd rather be called a midget than a Tink, I tell you that. It does sound like a slur. Like, I'm not the only one. Am I crazy to think that sounds like a slur? It seems crazy. I'm 6'9". Can I still get the M word pass? Hey man, you don't need to ask me. What are they gonna do? Kick you in the ankle? What are they gonna do? Break your shins? Good lord, dude. "1984 is such a mid-book. Animal Farm was better." You know, I read Animal Farm a long time ago, and I've never read 1984, so I can't help you there. Almost. What was that? Oh, that was just a normal Marauder. Okay. Imagine getting 2 Loot Midget Goliaths at once. Never. Never gonna happen. I did, when I got my one to spawn last time, I had a normal Midget Goliath spawn with him, so it was kind of like there were 2 of them, I guess, but yeah, that's insane odds. Hell, imagine 3. Doing it right now. god, my nose started getting, I started getting nasally during the stream, dude. I think my allergies are kicking in. I think the first bud just bloomed outside in Michigan. The pollen is finally coming in. Whoa, whoa, no spoilers now, Devil's biggest glazer. Devil Survivor's biggest glazer. Man, yeah, you want to start arguing about Michigan. Why won't they fix our roads? Why won't we get roads that work? Didn't you graduate high school? Ain't that like a standard that everyone reads? What, 1984? I didn't. Excuse me. It won't happen. Free explosion. It can't happen. I didn't know what Michigan was like a month ago. Hard to slander. Thank you. Thank you, Whammer. Michigan is only the best state in the U.S. I can enlighten you about Michigan real quick. Michigan single-handedly founded the country. Okay? When the first settlers came to the East Coast, they had their little colonies, whatever. But they didn't really make any leeway until they got to Michigan. Because Michigan's bountiful natural resources, including coal, copper, and lumber, alright, built the foundation for what the industrialized United States would later become. And this is true, this is all true. You can fact check me if you want, I'm 100% right, Michigan's the best. And on top of all that, we made the cars. And we made the cars, we invented the car. We are the car. Michigan is the car. You ever driven somewhere? Every time you drive somewhere, you better think of Michigan. Because we did that. Michigan did that. Yeehaw. There you go, Whammer. Now you can slander Michigan more accurately now that you know the lore. As someone who lives in Ohio, Michigan's actually the best. Thank you, Queejibo. I appreciate that, man. Not a lot of support these days. Best weed. It's not legal in Ohio, is it? Maybe medically, but I don't think it's recreationally legal in Ohio. I might be wrong. It is, but it's 4 times as expensive. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with weed in Michigan. It's literally dirt cheap. I think when they legalized it, just how lax the regulations are. They just grow so much of it. Three plants per adult. Yeah, in Michigan it's 11. That's probably why it's so much more expensive. In Michigan, they have to make it cheap because you'll just grow your own anyway. You know, like, fuck, 200 an ounce, fuck that. I'm gonna go grow a whole fucking field. But yeah, you can get some cheap fucking weed in Michigan. I've seen $60 ounces, pre-pack ounces. $50 pre-pack ounces. Hell, 2 for $80. I've seen 2 for $80. I've seen them. I wouldn't smoke them, but I've seen them. I don't go to shops in Ohio. Something about the weed tastes different. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never gotten weed anywhere but Michigan, so I wouldn't really know. But I'm young as fuck, to be honest. As soon as I started smoking weed, they legalized it. Nothing. The poll says biggest L but doesn't list OP10 Hyperius farming. No, that was just having a hard time, you know. The Hyperius farm wasn't that bad. The dragons were way worse. May your RNG be awesome. Laters, y'all. Have a good one, Dave. Thanks for coming, man. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. God damn it. The dragons are probably the hardest fight in the game for me, as there's no real reliable cheese besides the gas glitch. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, honestly. They are hard to cheese. If you're on Salvador, though, they are quite easy. A deputy build on Salvador just ruins them. Same thing with a sniper build on Zer0 if you've got the right gear. And the right skill tree. Mainly the skill tree. The Morning Star. Oh, yeah, I was watching Jolts do the Morning Star glitch on his stream yesterday when he was farming Terra. He obliterated Terra. For Zer0, you usually don't need to glitch, but they do require some thinking. Yeah, you gotta have... That chaotic neutral rogue class mod is honestly the most important piece of gear. You just need a decent Lyuda and the right build. Damn liberals jacking up the price of tobacco. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay, good lord. Yeah, back in my day, you could buy a pack of Marlboro Reds for a nickel. Now, they cost $10 and they gotta give you a sign that says they're gonna kill you. I didn't, Rivada. Mr. Game Changer did. He found it somewhere on some Discord server. He couldn't even find the source, actually. After he told me about it, he went back and did some digging to try to find the original poster, and he couldn't find it. So, at this point, I'm just going to say it originated from Mr. Game Changer. And if you want to know what that solution is, you can type !Goliath in the chat. Even though I just explained it for 30 seconds, and I could easily explain it to you. I'm trying to get some use out of my chatbot. That's really the reason that I'm telling you to do that. I'm just trying to justify having the chatbot here. Normal Goliath. American dream is a lie. Come on, AZ, what are we doing? Nothing better to talk about in chat than that. I mean, I get it's boring. I don't know why I'm killing this guy, it's a waste of time. Waste of precious time. Every pack of cigarettes in Israel looks exactly the same because apparently nicotine is harmful. Oh, boo-hoo and fook off my ciggies. Fair enough. In the U.S., they're not all the same, but just right above where they sell them, right above the shelf, they've got a big-ass sign like, U.S. Surgeon General warning. Smoking cigarettes causes cancer. You know, it just gives you the whole rundown, basically. I don't know why we gotta keep telling people that they're dying these days, you know? Everyone's always like, this is bad for you, that's bad for you, don't do that, it'll kill you. Everything will kill you. Can we just stop? Can we just stop? Just let people enjoy their passions and die from them happily like we used to in America? It used to be in America, you could drink yourself silly every day, all day. And that was just called being a blue-collar worker. And, you know... But nowadays, everyone's all like, ooh, alcoholism. You know, back in the day, there was none of these warnings. There's none of these warnings on these cigarettes. They just let you get the cancer. And then you died from it. If you like smoking cigarettes enough to die for it, you should be okay with that. That's what I think. They're infringing on our freedoms. At this point, I assume everything gives me cancer. Me same. Me same. Your blue-collar friends still do that? Well, good on them. That's amazing. It says there's mobs here. I guess it's talking about those. That's a normal Midget life. It's fear-mongering. It ain't no cancer in them cigarettes. Ain't no... Don't let them fool you. Stress causes cancer, so you're safe, fish. Oh, I'm stressed. This is stressful, dude. Weep. That's right, Shelter. Everybody's favorite. I just don't know what to say, guys. You know? I'm ranting about fucking politics I don't even care about. That's what I'm doing. That's what's going on. I'm ranting about government regulations I don't even give a fuck about. That's how fucking boring this farm is. I'm approaching the Dollar General. I don't want anything. Ooh. No, I'm good. Got my Diet Coke right here. Thanks for asking, though. Shelta's actually my financial advisor. Shelta's my accountant. Fishes drink Diet Coke. If they're as cool as I am, they do. It's so crazy how they stop when you look at them. I need to replace the 15 beers I've drank since the stream started. I'm starting to believe you. You're making typos. You're talking about cancer. Maybe you are 15 beers deep. Can I get my pandemic now? Nope. I don't need a pandemic. I just want him to drop them. Drunk whammer is best whammer. Change my mind. You guys are gonna make this man do something he's gonna regret. Also, good to see you, Jeremiah. I don't know how long you've been here, but I haven't said hi yet. Is there anybody I haven't said hi to that would like me to say hi to them? Just go ahead and let me know in the chat right now, because I don't want to make anyone feel like they're being left out. I know having Fishman say hi to you is the highlight of most people's day. Hey, Pushman21, good to see you, man. Hey, God, I gotta keep reading that name. Queegy good to see you again. Germ, welcome. Pleasure to have you. How convenient is it that the hole in the ozone layer is right above the one place that would be an actual problem? Oh my god, dude, what have I done? I've started the conspiracy train. Disappeared whammer is best whammer. Change my mind. Damn, Erop, that's cold, man. Biggest L was that ogre farm. Well, that really means Cashew's the biggest L, because Cashew's the reason I farmed that ogre. Adrian, good to see you. I'm new here, but I like your voice and also your videos. Well, I appreciate you for watching, man. Thank you very much. Hey, Queegy welcome to the TDR Naysayers. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the $3. Since you said hi to me, you will get the Loot Midget Godliath within 10k runs. You're welcome. Yeah, will I? You know, I'm gonna check something real quick. How many runs did it take to get the last one? I know it took 18 hours to get the last one. I'm gonna look at the number of runs. Just pulling it up real quick. Uh-oh, Jolt's Dude's live. Jolt's Dude, please don't take my viewers, Jolt's Dude. Jolt's Dude, please. Okay. Content. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. This is essential information right now. Scroll down. Okay. So I got it off stream, but the last run I did on stream. God damn it! There's ads on this. Who puts ads on their YouTube channel, bro? In 2025. Okay, I was at run, oh my god, 150. 143 when I ended the last stream of farming. And then I did who knows how many runs off stream, so at least 150 runs it took for the last one. That's unfortunate. Got me so excited. I was looking at chat. I perked up so fast, dude. Is the ogre at OP10? Yes, it was. It was only at OP10 because a certain Australian man. I don't even want to get into it. Is Cashew still streaming? By the way, I don't, is anybody here dual watching? Oh my god, I almost landed on that. That would have been sick. He is? My god, what a monster. Has he gotten any more points? Or is he still farming tubbies for that Godfinger? Noah Beatty, good to see you again, man. Welcome back. I have been. How have you been? Still the same rip, man. He's got a couple rough farms. 3 items left. The Godfinger, the Cobra, and one other one. The Quasar. Oh, that's Vermi. The Quasar. Oh my god, he's fucked. He's fucked. He's got 3 cataclysmic farms, dude. I didn't think about the Quasar being Vermi. Hey, man. Thoughts and prayers to Cashew 1405 right now. Been busy. My Georgia family came to visit, and I've been here since, and have been here since Sunday, I see. Taking care of the family. Quasars are ultimates, aren't they? Oh. Maybe? Maybe? I thought Nasty Surprise is from Ultimate Badass. Okay. Yeah, the Quasar is definitely a Vermi, I thought. Maybe Badasses can drop it too, but I know Vermi also drops it. Why not take the Quasar as the one world drop, that poor soul? What do you mean? Do they get like a free spot for the hunt? Like they get to pick an item that they don't have to farm? I got it backwards. Okay, so Nasty Surprise drops from Vermi, and the Quasar drops from Ultimate Badasses. Is that what you're saying? Is that correct? About to start up my stream. Good luck and have fun, man. Hey, good luck with the stream, THC Gaming. Appreciate you for being here, man. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out THC Gaming if you get some time. Man's putting in the grind. They removed that for this year. Good. I think that'd be lame. Make them farm it all. Plus, everyone would probably just pick the Cobra. Right? Or since the Cobra is not technically a world drop, it only drops from burner enemies, could you not pick the Cobra? That's probably... You might not be able to select the Cobra. Okay, thanks, Creeploading. Got most of mine in wildlife. Blue Midget's place. Most of your what? Your Vermis? Got my Cobra in 2 days, so probably the Cobra's allowed to go. Or the one to go, yeah, that would make sense, but yeah, Devil Survivor says you wouldn't be able to pick the Cobra or the Twister, because they're not technically world drops, they have a source. But neither are... What is a world drop then by that definition? Because almost, like a Cobra could not be world dropped. So you couldn't be able to pick the Cobra. That shouldn't make sense. But like a Herald could be world drop, so you could pick a Herald, I imagine. But that'd be dumb as hell. Yeah, the source is the world, duh. I got no idea. If you get a weapon with a dedicated source as a world drop, you can choose one item to get that way instead of farming the source. Oh. Oh, so world drops don't count for the hunt? But you used to be able to select one that would. That's insane. I didn't know world drops didn't count. That's crazy. Almost 2 years since Mitten Squad passed. R.I.P. R.I.P. Paul Mitten Squad. One of Michigan's greatest greatest ever citizens, really. He was one of the things that makes Michigan so great. One of many. If world drops counted, everyone would farm Uranus. Yeah, good point. But before Uranus existed, then I guess they would just do a ton of raid boss farms as well. Because you could knock off a ton of items just farming like Hyperius. Speed farming Hyperius, you know, gate crushing G. Morning Star Dragon, shit like that. So yeah, I guess I get it. The farms would be a lot more boring if it was they allowed world drops. Here's Chimera, good to see you. Been here a bit, was just lurking. I love my lurkers. Thank you for lurking. But how you doing? How's it going? Ooh, Cassius is just as good. I think he's got a longer run. I think it's harder to get to Cassius than it is to Uranus. I don't think you can spawn next to Cassius to farm him. You know what I mean? I think you gotta like run the whole map. I could be wrong though. Yeah, and the Uranus loot room. Good point. Cassius has like 1 or 2 chests, but not much of a loot room. Been good. Went to the shop yesterday. What'd you get? What kind of shop we talking here? When people say the shop, I usually think of like the bike shop, like the motorcycle, like a mechanic. Now, you know, I took her into the shop. Oh, weed shop. Good, good. Even better, Fierce Chimera. Hell yeah, man. I didn't know you partook of the THC. I have a level 50 corrosive conference call. I pass between characters and I use that to farm Uranus for XP on every character. You got that shit down to a science, Devil Survivors. Not a bad strategy. Shoot it. Fish, where do I farm loot midgets? Well, it depends on what kind of loot midget. If you just want any loot midget, the best farm is in the Fight for Sanctuary DLC. That scooter mission that Moxie gives you. You gotta collect porn magazines. There's one in a portal potty. Do not collect it. I repeat, do not pick it up. You'll ruin the farm. But if you leave that magazine in the porta potty, then every time you open it, you get a guaranteed loot midget. He's legit. There you go. What do you usually get, Fierce Chimera? You smoke mostly bud, cart enjoyer, edible eater, distillate devourer. What kind of weed do you enjoy? Fish, do you do dabs? Oh yeah. I've got a little rig. I don't have a good rig, but my friend has a nice rig. Usually whenever I'm doing dabs, I'll take a gram of wax over to his house. But yeah, I've done dabs. I prefer just putting wax on my bowls, though, honestly. Like just bowl of weed, top it with some concentrate. Just fell asleep watching this. Legit had such a good nap. Well, I'm happy I could help, Rosie Thorns. So many people talk about going to sleep in my streams. I should make like a 1 hour ASMR Fishman video for you to go to sleep to. I have a crazy rig set up in my smoke room. God, I want one of those nutty rigs. I remember a long time ago when I first started smoking, I was buying weed illegally still from one of these guys I went to high school with. And I went down to his basement apartment, and he had what he called the Franken bong, which was a bong constructed of several other bongs. It was probably pieces from 6 different bongs, basically just a bunch of different, like, bubblers and different ash collectors, stuff like that, hooked up like a Dr. Seuss thingamawhatsit. And I had to hit that. That was fucking crazy. Ever since then, I wanted something like that. Sorry, Fierce, I missed your message. You said only bud with maybe resin. Edibles don't work. Carts are synthetic and mess up my highs. That's a good take, Fierce. Edibles do work for me, but I've heard other people talk about edibles not doing anything for them. I guess that's a genetic kind of thing. But the carts being synthetic, I'm right there with you. I'm not a big cart enjoyer either. The issue with most carts is they extract all the other cannabinoids out of them, so you're left with only THC. Where with bud, you've got THC, CBD, CBG, the whole spectrum. And those do a lot that THC doesn't. So that's the big reason I like the bud better. I got a really high tolerance. So, God, Fierce. I wonder if... So is that why edibles don't work on you? Because of your tolerance? Or just they never did work? I woke up to the stream on. Well, good morning, Ray. Good to have you. When I can catch the stream, I'll watch the VOD to fall asleep too. Can't catch the stream? Badass, Margin. I appreciate it. What I don't appreciate is when I let YouTube put mid-rolls in my VODs, they put an ad literally every 2 minutes. Literally every 2 minutes in my live stream VODs for 4 hours. They'll have an ad. So now I have to go in and manually put them because that's ridiculous. Get a Puffco. My friend had a Puffco. He paid like 150. It was a Puffco Pro, and he paid like 150 for it, and he doesn't use it. He does not use it. Fish needs to start screaming "wake up" at random intervals. God, that'd be so mean. Okay, everybody. If you're awake and you can hear me right now, you might want to lower your volume. I'm about to yell. Wake up! Okay. We'll see if anybody... I'm never doing that again, I'm sorry. I just want to see if anybody actually wakes up. What are you? You look small. Nope. I once had someone make me pop brownies with my weed. She had half of one, and he was on the couch, okay, and I had 16 and didn't feel shit. This happened last year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, 16? But that does make sense, because with weed, the tolerance, like the threshold is crazy. It's like someone who's never done weed before can take 5 milligrams and be absolutely like off their rocker, shit-faced high. But then if you take edibles often, you can take 200 milligrams and be unfazed. So that's like a 20x increase. And I could see that. I could definitely see that, but that is still mad impressive. Mad respect, Fierce Chimera. Sorry, I'm sorry, Europ. That was too loud. It was louder than I wanted it to be. You're an evil bastard, Fish. What's wrong, Whammer? Both of my parents are stoners since they separated. It's like that 2 Christmases joke, but with weed instead. That's badass, Devil Survivors. Can't complain about free weed. Can't eat it, but he can smoke it. Yeah, some people's body just like, they process it differently, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is. Same thing with alcohol, though. There's people who alcohol doesn't get them drunk. Someone in chat was talking about that the other day. Well, the VODs are already uploaded on this channel, Rosie. YouTube automatically uploads them to my channel when I'm done streaming. Nothing. Fuck you, I'm gonna fall asleep to Cashew. Well, yeah. But he sounds like a cheese grater, but... I'm kidding. Have fun, whatever. Thanks for being here, man. Someone in chat a couple days ago, JJ3, claimed they drank an entire solo cup of moonshine and felt nothing. That's what they said. Whenever... Oh, Jesus Christ, Devil Survivors. That's crazy. That's cap. Hey, you tell that to them. I didn't... I'm not claiming this. I didn't... I just know they said it. Some people might not know what, like, being drunk is supposed to feel like, so maybe they just think they feel different, but they're like, but I'm not actually drunk, though. Come on. Oh, God, I was so close. We overshot it and we undershot it. Next time, we gotta make it. But yeah, me personally, I've never known anybody who doesn't get drunk off of a couple shots of something. If I'm elected primary, I already saw that one. How the farm been? It's just been... It's been happening. I can tell you that, it's been happening. I've done that before, a whole liter of the rank-ass Indian Village rum and ended up with just a light buzz. Wow, dude. Yeah, that's not something I can comprehend. You said a whole liter. Which is, admittedly, wait, a liter is a lot. That's not a pint. That's crazy. Alcohol is only legal to suppress our minds. No, alcohol is legal because last time they tried to make it illegal, people got shot. You understand? Alcohol does the opposite of suppress your mind. Alcohol makes you do violent, disruptive things. DM'd you something. It sums up chat pretty good right now. Rosie, you better not be making fun of my loyal fans. What did you send me, Rosie? I am not drunk. Okay, I don't want to watch that. No, that looks like it's going to be a funny video, though. It's a man in a bathroom, by the looks of it, and very 144p quality, and the title is I Am Not Drunk. Cashew said you sound like a drunk polar bear. Yeah, Cashew says a lot. I try not to listen to him anymore. It's better for both of us if I don't hear the things he says. Who has a clock in the bathroom? I do. I have a clock in my bathroom. Aardvark Rebel, good to see you. I'm leaving for work. They keep giving me more shit to do. Hope your day's better than mine. Probably is, Aardvark. I'm sorry to hear that. Appreciate you stopping by anyway, though. Rosie, please stop. Please stop exclaiming in the chat every time you go to poop. Please. Damn it. Brandy, I am the liquor. Jim Leahy is and always will be the liquor. Of course, they have me sitting in a meeting right now, so might as well enjoy my time. Hell yeah. Is it a Zoom meeting? Are you in a Zoom meeting? but chat loves to hear it. I guess they do. I take it back. I'm sorry. They do like it. They clearly do enjoy it. Damn it. God damn it. Oh, man. Why do I even bother? How we even enjoy it? Good question, E-Rob. Good question. Worse than Zoom meetings, we have to use WebEx. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. They're making that up. They made that up. They're stealing your IP on that. But yeah, that sucks. Digital meetings, that sucks. I've never had to do an actual meeting online. I just remember back in high school I had to go to class in Zoom meetings. And that was just, it was always just a mess, dude. No one took it seriously. No one actually cared. No one wanted to be there. You could just tell. You could just tell the whole mood was off. No one there was invested in what the fuck you were talking about. Damn it. Broccoli M, good to see you. I'm doing all right, about as well as I can be for the task at hand. Do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. What would it be, AZ? What is this information you speak of? Ugh. Okay. I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright. I'm back. Trash Git, good to see you, man. Welcome. Okay. You guys ever drink water out of a sink with your hand? Like you just turn the sink on, fill your hand, fill it with some water, and then put it to your mouth and drink. Ow. World drop hornet. Look at that. A world drop before we get the loot midget. Would you look at that? No, I'm not lazy. Okay. Good for you. Drink, no, I spit it out. Weird. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pick that up. I'm just gonna keep that, I guess. Oh, and it's bugged now. Fuck you. That piece of money looked like a hornet. Did you guys see that? Hold on. Yeah, everything... Okay, now it's over. It was telling me everything was a hornet. I do that after vomiting, but I'll spit it out. Yeah, I just do it to drink water sometimes. Like I was out there, I opened my fridge, no bottles of water in there. And I didn't want to go outside and grab a case of water. And, you know, because, you know, I'm streaming right now. I don't want to make you guys have to wait. What do you do if I'm not here? And so I just started pulling water into my gullet. Yeah, easy. I read that before I left. That's very nice. I appreciate that information. Where did you come across this information? Fish, I've made a mistake buying a golden revolver from Brazil. I don't think you did make a mistake. For which the rabbit hole has no answers. Please send pistols from World War I. Can't help you there, Southern Scrap Goblin. Cannot help you there, man. Reddit, obviously. Okay. I've seen enough. Thank you, AZ. A golden revolver from Brazil, though, Southern Scrap Goblin? How much did that cost you? Is it real gold? I mean, I know the whole thing is probably not real gold unless it doesn't shoot.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
No. Gold plated, bought it for $250 at a flea market. Jesus, it's a real gun. Is the gold plating only worth $250? I mean, you think the gold plating would be worth quite a bit. You survived corrosive dot. How? I think I had a bit of shield left, which saved me for a while, and then I was also my action skill erop, so I had some health regen when I'm in my action skill. Just a cheap gun, I guess so. Even a solid, non-gold plated handgun these days will cost you about that much, I'd feel. I don't know much about guns, but I feel like they're at least a couple hundred for a 9mm. I have a gold plated 22. The bug gun. That's crazy, dude. Like a 22 pistol or a 22 rifle? Sounds faulty. Sounds faulty. Well, Southern Scrap Goblin always was a fixer-upper. It's a rifle. Wow, that's sick. That's awesome. Without bar, OP10 is kind of insufferable. You know, it really just depends. It depends on a lot of things. If you play the game a certain way, you can make OP10 doable. Like Garnet Anarchist, for example. He's got a video beating the entire game on OP10 with no unique weapons or slag. But, you know, conventionally, playing the game like that, I just don't know that that works for most people, because it's you gotta play perfect. You gotta play like a robot, basically. Sometimes you want to have fun. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe. Please, guys. I don't ask you for much. Please. The Discord, take it or leave it. But please, please like the video, please. Wow, fish, no Discord command. It's coming, it's in the works. What if I dislike and report you? Yeah, it's your own prerogative. But if my channel does get banned, get shadow banned, I will find you. And I will blame you. Ooh. Okay. I have a gun from the same company of the same model and caliber. For some reason, they are two completely different. They are two completely different but visually identical base guns, despite technically being the same gun. Huh. Completely different but visually identical. That's horrifying. Yeah, that's why I trashed it. I don't get why people even care about gun laws anyway, when the bigger issue is I can't legally own a carkle cat. What on God's earth is a carkle cat? Is that one of those cats where they make the hissing noises and they got the pointed ears and they look kind of like a small mountain lion that I see on like the internet all the time? That's what yeah, trash. I did it. I don't even really remember doing it, but I must have done it just to get better frames because I know this map was lagging a lot. That's the one? God, those things. Who needs that thing? Buy a fucking normal pet. Get a lizard or something. Get a monitor lizard to walk around your house. That's real pets. Sent a pic of how this farm makes me feel. This farm makes me feel like the end of Interstellar when Matthew McConaughey's banging on the door or on the bookshelf. Don't censor gore, you idiot. Don't do it. No, don't do it. I heard something. I think it was a boomstick midget. Did I kill ye? I think I killed it. And why do I care about that, Rosie? Why are you screaming about that? Why does that matter to me? I've never seen Interstellar. It's a pretty good movie. I recommend it. If you enjoy drugs, like smoking drugs, like weed, great. It's great to do it there. Fraudulent there. You people are just looking for a reason to exile me, aren't you? You're looking for any chink in the armor you can wriggle your way into. Fucking bugs. Bugs, the lot of you. I want to see the Minecraft movie, but I don't want to pay $30 for children to freak out over chicken jockey. Well, to be fair, that's who the movie's made for. You can't get mad at the kids for enjoying the movie that is made for them. But yeah, that's why I'm not going to a theater, because I would just be uncomfortable. You know, like a room full of screaming children. It would not be fun. I very much enjoy the Devil's Lettuce. I will be doing it tonight before I go see Vampire Hunter D. I've never heard of that movie. That's awesome. Oh, Godspeed, Trash. I thought I was tripping looking at the gold gun, then I put them next to each other and I actually started tripping. Good luck, Southern Scrap Goblin. You're having your own Loot Midget helmet situation right now. Everything's the same. Why is it different? That's exactly what I thought. I thought I kept everything the same. So why is the result different? That's the same exact thing that was going through my head when I didn't get the helmet off. You see people always say the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing expecting a different result. I beg to differ. I think the true definition of insanity is repeating the same thing, but somehow getting a different result. I think that is what drives someone to be truly insane. Have a good one, Rosie. Thanks for coming. No. Come on, dude. God damn it. Traded with the last mob. There's absolutely no official explanation to why or when it happened, and I'm entirely too invested in shitty Brazilian revolvers from the 60s at this point. You're going to have to write it yourself, Southern Scrap Goblin. You're going to have to be the source. That's like playing music and trying to get shows, the literal definition of insanity. What do you mean by that? Like, I'm not sure. I guess I don't quite see what you mean. I want to watch the movie so I can bully the kids there. You can get your ass beat by some angry parent. Those motherfuckers already don't want to be there watching Jack Black scream chicken jockey. And now some asshole is fucking pestering their son. You know, they're gonna drive over you in the parking lot of that AMC. Ever thought about different video game genres to relax from constant farming? No. Trying to hit venues up, either getting a response, no response, or just getting led on different results every time and equally infuriating every time. I see. I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You'll catch your break soon enough, Trashkit. You gotta believe, man. How good is your music, first of all? What would you give your music out of 10? Don't worry, I'll bully the parents too for bringing their kids. Damn. No one's safe from William Martin. William Martin's angry. And someone's gonna pay for it. Nothing. Most video game genres have farming, and even if they don't, you can always make up farming. You know what I mean? Even if there's no, like, let's say SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. You don't really need to grind in that game. You just need to do the levels and get the stuff, and then you can beat the game. But you could go out of your way to collect every shiny object, you know? You could go out of your way to grind to 1 million shiny objects just because you're insane. That's how playing music feels to me. Get the same result no matter how much hard work I put in. It's unfortunate, man. In today's day and age, it's hard, man. A lot of the artists are already established in their big sects, their groups, if you will. You got the 102.5 artists, is what I like to call them. Like, you know, the radio, the industry plants, like Post Malone and Ariana Grande, you know, stuff like that. The people that just make the most generic radio music ever. And then you got just everybody else, basically. Damn it. Doja Cat is my queen. Industry plant. That's a good example of an industry plant. I'm kind of talking out of my ass here. I have no idea what Doja Cat even does these days. I've never listened to a Doja Cat song, although I'm sure I've heard one playing somewhere at some point. Garbage. Keep mistaking those health vials for legendaries, man. Thought Hunter, you are ill. You are ill. You should seek help. You are ill. Grinding the bowling mini game in Yakuza 0. That sounds awesome. I've never played Yakuza. I really want to. They always look awesome. No fish, I'm married. There's a difference. You're right, there is a difference, but I still think you need help. Maybe you need help getting your wife out of the picture, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I mean. Have you heard his most recent song, though, Trash? Like, some of his recent work? I wouldn't quite call him a metalhead. Don't act like you didn't help me take that bottle up the shit. Like, God, it's an awful song. It's the worst shit ever. I just feel like he's been so popular for so long, something's going on. I could be completely wrong. He just wants to make so much money he can do what he wants. Well, he should already be there by now. I think one of the songs he's released should have given him enough money for that. And Trash gets professional opinion. Post Malone is legit. Hey, you know what? I'll take your word for it, because I don't know better than you do. But I don't trust the Malone. I'll never fully trust the Malone. Is it Ellie or Eli? It must be Ellie Summers. Welcome to the stream, Ellie Summers. Good to see you. Where? God damn it. Normal. He was in Sky Does Minecraft videos. He's legit. Was he actually? You, this world we live in, I don't know if you're right or I don't know if you're lying to me or not. Was Post Malone in a Sky Does Minecraft video? I feel so dumb saying that. Yes, he was. Oh my god. What the hell for what? What is... Is it because, did they do like a music collab? I know Sky Does Minecraft started making music after he divorced his wife or whatever happened with him. I don't know exactly what happened with him, but I think he's making music now. They were friends in real life before fame. That's insane. He was part of Team Crafted? Yo! Post Malone was part of Team Crafted? Maybe I take it all back. Maybe I can trust Post Malone. I didn't know Post Malone was a Minecraft YouTuber. So he's always followed the trends. He's always been a trend follower. I feel like Sirius XM, I don't know, is Sirius XM who owns Post Malone? Who owns Post Malone? He is the trend. I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not the big Post guy. All musicians are semi-plants these days. Very rarely do they build their careers from the ground up now, especially the people on the radio. Post Malone leans more towards self-made, but he's not really. Well, you know, in that sense, no one's fully self-made, but if he put in the work on his own initially, then that's about as good as you can expect from somebody. You know, to me, an industry plant is someone who, they're literally unheard of until they just start making, like, radio bangers, like, all of a sudden. Like, you don't even know who they are, then all of a sudden they've got 5 different songs playing on the radio in the course of 6 months. And especially people that seem to have just no talent, which, I mean, I'm one of those, so what am I talking about? Good thing I'm not in the music industry. I'm back, and so are the bots, apparently. That's right, I got them in. Took a while to get them connected today, but I got them in. American Idol plans. Does that show do anything for anybody anymore? Like America's Got Talent and American Idol and like America Can Sing, whatever the fuck all these shows are. I feel like they're just a dime a dozen at this point. Like I've seen so many people walk up on stage and just start cranking out perfect vocals. Like I feel like perfect vocals aren't that hard to come by anymore. It seems like they've found all the talent already. So to speak. Yeah. Ed Sheeran had to learn how to sing. That doesn't surprise me. I don't know where any of these people come from, I'll be honest. They just show up. Oh yeah, DeSam, what do you think should be on there? I honestly, those are just 3 that came to my mind, but what are you thinking? There's an interview of him where he plays one of his old songs, and fuck, he could not sign or sing. Would that be Ed Sheeran? Yeah, Ed Sheeran. How's Fire Pimpernel not the biggest L? I think it's just because I'm doing this farm right now, so people really just don't like this. They don't like this farm. So they're directing their hatred towards that because that's what caused us to have to be here right now. Which I don't blame them at all. Ed Sheeran needs to learn how to dye his hair. That's awful. I heard one. He's enraged up there. That's going to be the loot midget, guys. Nope. You want me to send you the oldest Post Malone video on the internet? I don't mind. I'll check it out, yeah. I just hope it's him with a shitty mic playing Minecraft. I didn't even see you there. Oh my god, you've been busy. Horse rifle. The horse rifle. Get on my way. Does Cashew live upside down? Yeah, he actually dangles from the ceiling. Like a bat. It's a music video from about 9 years ago. Okay. Another one. God damn it. Way before he got famous? Has it been that long? Has it really only been that, like... When did he get famous then? Like 5 years ago? I wish more industry plants were younger than me, like I lost it at being 5 years older than iShowSpeed, a multi-millionaire. I don't do. Yeah, iShowSpeed is an anomaly, man. I'm not sure why people like him. But they definitely do. I liked Jinxie a little bit, but I don't like him anymore. You know, it's funny for a while, I guess, and then it's not funny anymore. I thought Sketch was hilarious until I found out he was doing an act. Now I don't think he's funny anymore. White Iverson got released in 2016, so I'm assuming the video is way older than the 2016 date. Oh, okay. I see. Hey, man, me too, trash. Get me too, shit, man. Don't say that, Austin. You'll get banned. That's a slur in this chat, Austin Barber. You should know that. Dude, every time I hear about, like, Japan, or, like mainly K-pop groups, every time I hear about K-pop groups, people talk about it like it's, like they're culling them. Like they're just killing all of them, unless they're the #1. Whoa, E-Rob. Whoa, what are we doing here? That's true, William. I do. I have been on this earth for 22 years, and I do have a functioning brain. What all have I missed? Nothing. I got a World Drop Hornet. Yesterday I got a Tubby Midget. That's how we're doing. How you doing? That's how I'm doing. Yeah, I know that Krieg Explosion, but the thing is, 3 hours ago when I started streaming, he also needed the Cobra, the Godfinger, and the Quasar. It might only be 3 items, but that man is far from done. I'm rooting for him, though. I am. Yeah, like, literally 3 of the absolute rarest items that he could have to farm for. What are you? Ironclad Lunatic. Go down, but it's an OP-10 Tophany. I don't need to match the element. It's OP-10. Do you understand? BL2 to Sam. He's doing the hunt right now. Take him at least a month. Nah, I think it'll take him another stream, though. Unless he's going for a 24-hour stream. He's going to need to do another stream, I think. The Quasar is the easiest one there, for sure. The Cobra could be the worst, but honestly, man, trying to get that Godfinger could be worse than the Cobra, because you're talking one specific Gen 2 Pearl, so he's got a Tubby farm, and then he's got to get that Pearl. That's rough. Is it a race? A little bit, yeah, there's a leaderboard. But someone's already finished, so he can't get first, but he's still not finished yet. It's not set in stone yet. I'm rooting for top 5. I think Cashew, top 5, at least top 10. What is the hunt? It's an annual charity event that Killer 6, I think, is the host of. And all a bunch of Borderlands YouTubers get together on Twitch, and they go for all the rare items in the game. All the while collecting donations for charity. I know K6 is BL3, but he's also 2. What are you talking about? You mean he also plays BL2? Yeah, he played BL1 back in the day as well. I think I remember watching a top 10 most overpowered weapons in the Borderlands franchise video from him. And he put the double anarchy in there. He's a veteran of the Borderlands franchise, man. He's been on YouTube for a lot of years. He's been around. These days, you might know him for BL3, but he was always the BL2 guy. Him and Jolt's dude, man. Yin and yang. Talking about hosting hunts? Oh. Yeah, I think he's always hosted the hunt for as long as it's happened. I'm pretty sure it was his thing to begin with. I could be wrong. If you did Devil Survivors, I'd be doing the hunt right now. Tell you what. This content feels different though. Not so sure why. Nothing against K6, but in my opinion, it doesn't seem like he's having a great time these days. It seems like he doesn't have as much energy as he used to. That's what I would say. I still respect the man. He's a grinder. He's an OG Borderlands YouTuber. But that's what I would say. That's why I don't really watch his videos anymore. Maybe because he's older now. Could be. Could be. But I have seen men much older than him. Much more enthusiastic about things. If you win the hunt, you get a date with the BL4 dev team. God, I wish. I want to recreate that scene from Lady and the Tramp with Randy Pitchford. Go order a plate of spaghetti from Olive Garden with Randy Pitchford. Oh yeah. Get sucking on the spaghetti. If you and Randy get married, does that make him Randy Fishford? No. No, not technically, not legally, but that's, I'll call him my little Fishford. I'll call Randy my little crab cake. That'll be my pet name. The damn. Yuck. Come on, man. Why are you there? Why is that there? Winds of Change. Good to see you, man. Welcome. I really hope you are the Winds of Change, man, because I need some change right now. Okay. We'll take those. We take those. God damn it. You guys remember Wings of Redemption and those OG COD YouTubers? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You know, not my proudest hobby, but I do occasionally hate watch Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption. I do like to keep up to date every so often on what those men are doing. And I know it's not a good use of my time. Alright, I know that these people are parasites and they shouldn't be paid any mind. But it is funny. You cannot deny the fact that it is funny. He pushed his wife the other day. Exhibit A. Merc Music? Him I've never heard of, actually. Or X Jaws. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of... Oh, Dark Side Phil. I've never really watched him, but I've heard that name before. I have heard that name before like a fucking creature of the night. Van Hoss Gaming? I thought people liked him. I never really watched him, but I know a lot of people liked him. Have you heard of Yote Slayer? Yeah, I have. I have heard of Yote Slayer. Rest in peace, Yote Slayer. I didn't know about him before I started making YouTube videos, but once I did, people started talking about him. Or, not that, but I started hearing people talk about him, and then I learned who he was. I hate watch you like you hate watch Boogie. Sorry, but I'm a certified hater for life. Well, I'll take it, William. Don't worry. No matter how much you hate me, I'll never stoop to that level. Oh, I'm killing him. I always do that. I sit there and mag dump a mob for no reason. Excuse me. Origins or Mob of the Day? That's Call of Duty Zombies I think you're talking about. I don't know nothing about no Call of Duty Zombies. I played Call of Duty Zombies, Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies a little bit when I was a kid, and I got scared because of the way the zombies laughed when you died. You know, when you would die, and then like in the death screen, they'd be like, these guys are scary.
Must stop, drop, and roll.
Garbage. You talk so high and mighty, but you too will become a hater one day. Jesus Christ, who hurt you, William? Are you okay, man? Run 60, gonna have the loot Midget Goliath? Alright, Ellie. And if it doesn't? If it doesn't, there will be consequences. You were a hater of Posty 20 minutes ago? Hey, I never said I'm not a hater. Whoa, what are you? What the fuck are we talking about? I hate a lot of things. I'm the one who brought up hate watching. I brought this up. I started this conversation. Biggest L is choosing Zer0. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. Welcome back, Orion. Good to see you, man. That's not bad. Zer0 sucks. They should nerf Kunai. I heard Cashew talking about the Kunai nerf on his stream. I think it was Cashew anyway. And he said that they nerfed it, but then they reverted the nerf. So, I don't know if they actually did get nerfed. Well, they did, but I don't know if they're still nerfed. What's that? Oh, my phone is vibrated like crazy. Do you ever do any mods for Borderlands? No. Well, actually, that's not true. I use the photo mode mod in BL2 for my thumbnails. And I also installed a few complicated mods for that hide and seek video that I did with Cashew. But other than those, no. No, nothing else. They made it to where you can only deathmark one enemy and then reverted it. Oh, I see. That is a crazy nerf. I'm not gonna lie. That is a crazy nerf. But they did revert it, so looks like Kunai is the way it always was. They took something else away, lowered crit damage or something. Oh, I see. The plot thickens. Scavenger. Skin. Oh my god. Did he kick the fucking thing? What is it? It's a shield. It did look a bit like a skin, I'm not gonna lie. Who plays Axton? There's a lot of loyal Axton players out there. Be careful where you say that. Yes, yup. They'll come for you. I'm not gonna say the second part. Hell, they might come on you. I am gonna say the second part. I had.
Your eyes deceive you. I move for the kill. Leave us alone.
Alpha BL1 plays Axton. Yeah, I remember Alpha BL1. He'd be in the streams back in the day. It hasn't really been that long, but I think he's also got a YouTube channel. I'm a loyal Axton player, my first and all-time favorite character. Woo, there you go, Jeremiah. Representing. Trash gets a Krieg player. A lot of those around, too. I think I hear people say they're a Krieg player more than a Salvador player. Excuse me. I guess if you say you're a Salvador player, you just get laughed out of the room. I personally, though, am a Salvador enjoyer. That's so true, Combo. That's actually a really good point. Everybody plays Salvador, they just don't like to talk about it. He's just that good. It's true. It's true. You have to be one dedicated player to not just say fuck it eventually and just make a Salvador and farm on Salvador. You know, if I wasn't doing this series and I was just 100%ing Zer0, I probably would never kill OP10 Vor on Zer0. If I was just doing it on my own without putting it on YouTube, I'd probably switch to Salvador and kill Zer0. Just to technically get an OP10 kill. Because I wouldn't even fathom killing him on Zer0, but things are different now. Kill Zer0? I meant kill Vora. If I said kill Zer0, I meant kill Vora. Freudian slip, true. Absolutely true. When I get my hands around this little robot alien thing's neck, I'm gonna wring it. Really? I swear to God I clicked. I swear I did. Name Zer0 Verastus, then delete the save. So you technically killed him. I mean, I technically deleted him. But I don't know about killed. I think there's a loot midget up there. Or not a loot midget, but a midget Goliath. Favorite Zer0 head? Mine's non-canon. That's the nice one. That's with the eye coming out of the broken head. My favorite Zer0 head is probably the Goliath head. I think the Goliath head. I'm trying to remember who gave me the shift code for the Goliath. Was it Tricky Vic? Tricky Dick? Or something like that? I think that's who I got the shift code from, but yeah. Amazing head. It just looks so out of place on Zer0. Garbage. Face him with a level 1 Monglet and died to him. I don't even know what to make of that. Move. Thoughts on the Minecraft movie? I have not seen it. Chicken jockey. Ugh. I don't feel so good after saying that. We're just here. I'm hearing things. I actually just heard I heard a Midget Goliath voice, but there's no mobs on the map. I'm hearing things. You feel your brain rotting away? Yes. Actually. God, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I heard it. Don't lie to me, trash kid. Did you hear it too? Did anyone else hear the loot midget? The midget? The Midget Goliath? Ooh, the Midget Goliath? That's how they say. I'm going back out there. Nah, I knew it. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Chat's not crazy. We're not crazy. I bet he's up there. I bet he's right up there. You're slowly becoming a Midget Goliath? It might be going fast at this rate. He's not here. Where are you keeping him? "70 people watching this loser. SMH, I'm going back to Kaisenat." I don't blame you, dude. He's probably got Kevin Hart on there or something. Give me your damn loot. Give me your damn loot. I didn't hear nothing. Maybe you're finally crazy. There he is. A fucking midget. Sorry, Fish Daddy. It's not your fault. Winds of change. It's not your fault, man. I still haven't gotten one pandemic. That's crazy. That's the craziest part. No pandemic in 55 runs. No, I don't think that's what we heard, Trash. That was so far away from where I thought I heard that. I said there he is because I'm tweaking, bro. Because I'm tweaking. Let me out. God, I hate that copy pasta so much. That's the worst one ever. If you ask me, out of all the copy pastas, that one's the worst. Maybe he died, maybe. Maybe he did. I didn't see any loot laying around though, and when any loot midget dies, it's quite obvious. Maybe he died, and that's why we not heard him. It's a very plausible answer, you up. Right now, there's only two options. Either I killed him and didn't realize it, or I'm hearing things. Or we're hearing things, I guess. Have a go one, Trash Kit. Good luck on Rocket League. Fish is going to start hearing Midget Goliath sounds when he's laying in bed at night. I'm going to wake up in the middle of like forging my own Goliath helmet in my basement. I'm just going to come to consciousness, be like, what am I doing? And then a few days later I'll wake up and it'll be on. And I'm going to walk around wearing a Goliath helmet saying only Goliath voice lines. Okay. One mob up there. Scavenger. Nope. Face cam Midget Goliath, that's right. Midget Goliath farms Midget Goliath. Maybe the loot Midget Goliath was the friends we made along the way. Fuck that, dude. The loot Midget Goliath is the loot Midget Goliath that we find. Need to get a VTuber set up? Nah, I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. I ain't no VTuber. If I want people to see me, I'll put my face in the corner. You can do the fish. Yeah, I know. People have talked about that for a long time. I just don't feel like I'd want to. Feels like something everybody does, you know? You know what I mean? I guess what my thought process really is how many people do I see that have like a face cam or they've got a VTuber and they're getting like 4 viewers. So clearly that isn't what makes you successful. By my logic, that's not. Doing that doesn't really get you very far. If you see what I'm saying. That's a very small part of it, having a little VTuber moving or a little face cam. There's a lot more that goes into it than that. That I'd rather focus on. But one day I might do a face cam. I might do that. I hear one. I fucking hear one. I'm not crazy this time. Where are you? Where are ye? Oh, it's a no, man. I mean, Jolts doesn't do it. True. True. Maybe because I don't want a face cam because I feel like it would just get in the way of the videos. So I'll probably just do exactly what Jolts did and just upload a face reveal video. And then whenever people ask for a face reveal, I can just tell them to go watch it instead of having to give the whole spiel. But a face reveal video also sounds kind of lame. Maybe I'll just go fishing. Do a live action fishing video. Another one? Nope. Interesting. Bonus revenue too, yeah, something like that. And I got the fish emotes, Cluza. The fish. You know, the fish. The fish is our mascot. Hot tub Q&A. That would be so badass, dude. I just go get a beer and then go to like a hotel room hot tub. Start recording a video. There's like other people in there using it. I'm just pretending like I'm a celebrity. I was so surprised Jolts wasn't fat in his face reveal. Like, no offense, but he sounds big in his old videos. He just sounds like he has a hard time talking in his old videos. It sounds like he's almost forcing his voice out through some narrow entryway. So I can see why you thought he was fat. It's like he's having trouble breathing almost. No, no offense to Joltster. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm just saying. In his old videos, it was like rough. Like he sounded weird. He sounded odd. A celebrity that streams to 70 plus bots. I know, man. Hollywood, here I come. Don't pat me on the back too much, William. I don't want to get a big head. That's a boomstick midget. Tragic. I'm sure you already have a big head. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna put a Goliath helmet on it and become the only. Instead of farming the midget Goliath, I'm gonna become the midget Goliath. I'm gonna dress myself up as the loot midget Goliath and then farm myself. Do not end the stream. Okay, Orion, give me one good reason why I shouldn't end the stream right now. Just in case you were thinking about it, I'll be honest, I was. Oh, excuse me. Well, I know you don't have big balls because you ain't doing this in OP10. On the contrary, my balls are so big I couldn't even be peer pressured into doing it on OP10. They're just so massive. Swaying in the wind. Remember when you were supposed to start using a shotgun? So anyway, would it be weird if I named all my kids Fishman Jr.? No, that would be fine. I'm okay, you have my permission, and I'm sure your wife would be thrilled to have all their children named after a world-famous celebrity. So that's a good idea, if you ask me. Do you think a Loot Midget Goliath would beat Cromrax the Invisible? The Invisible? No, actually, if Cromrax is invisible, I don't think we're beating him. Wow. If they were so massive, then why aren't you farming the superior loot midget spot at the snowman? I just wanted a challenge, you know? If Cromrax is invincible, then why can I see him? Checkmate, liberals. Checkmate. Nothing. Tubby Snowman, that would be a really fun mob, actually. Excuse me. What if you get the loot Midget Godliath, but there's no enemies nearby for it to level up? Well, the farm is designed with that in mind. Devil Survivor's biggest glazer. So basically, I only kill the mobs up until the point of the map where you see me save quitting, and then I stop. If I went past there, then I can't guarantee there's going to be enough mobs. But at any point in the farm that we are doing, the route that we're taking, if I get one, there should be enough mobs nearby. Even if the last mob I see before I save quit is a loot Midget Godliath, I can still go get the mobs ahead of me and level him up with those. So that's the plan. You know, we'll see how it goes in practice, but I'm hoping that that's not going to be a problem. Isn't there a tubby snowman? No, that's a joke. There's a tubby bones, the tubby skeleton. That might be what you're thinking of. I'm gonna log off for the night. Good night, Fish. Good night, chat. Good night, Jeremiah. Logan Day Souza. Thanks for coming, man. Sleep well. Are we gaslighting, Fish? If you are, you're not doing a good job. Okay. There's probably been like 10 in the last section you haven't gone to. Well, even if there were, they would not be able to be leveled up to a Godliath anyway, so I'm not really interested in them. Not so good. It's just so rare you haven't found it. Hey man, you think I found all the stuff I put on my lists before I made my lists? I researched, man. I researched extensively. If there was a tubby snowman, I'd know about it. When is the PhD coming? Unfortunately, they don't give out degrees in useful things these days, like Borderlands knowledge. But if society ever catches up and decides to give out meaningful degrees, then I will get my PhD. Hey, come on, give me a little bit of credit, yes, yo. Those spreadsheets are pretty big. There's a lot of stuff to copy onto those spreadsheets. That takes a minute. You researched the no gore setting? Nobody knew about that. You can research it right now, you still won't find anything about that. The only Mr. Game Changer found it in a Discord server, and then he couldn't find it again. He's still like today he can't find it. He can't find where it came from. So that's the reason that I couldn't find that. It wasn't even just me looking into this. I messaged everybody I knew. I messaged Jolts Dude. Jolts Dude didn't know. So you're gonna sit here and try to blame me. And Jolts Dude didn't know. Really, Willie. Maybe you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. I think I know who the issue is. I think I know who deserves to be blamed. Maybe it came for you. Mr. Game Changer dreamed the solution. I wouldn't even be surprised. He's like a Borderlands deity. Nope. That's exactly the spot Where the loot midget Goliath came from last time. It's exactly where he was. Right on that bridge. Another one. So many midget Goliaths today. The goat Randy knew before Jolt's fraud. And he didn't cancel the Doll Maya playthrough. So think of that what you will. Wait, what? Knew what before? He didn't cancel the Doll Maya. What does the Doll Maya have to do with anything? What's going on? I suck at doing grenade, like rocket jumps to my left. I always go to my right. I'll be honest, I don't really understand that joke. Revenge Viper. Fishman must be a torta pounder the way he studies tubbies. What's a torta pounder? It's just Randy and his alt accounts doing magic tricks, that's right. Randy gave me life, he made me a real boy. Now I play Borderlands for his financial gain. Okay. Well, everybody, with that run, I am going to end today's stream. We are on run 57. Actually, I don't know if I marked off this run 58. And we did not get anything. Again. But we're about a third of the way to the point where we got the last one. So, really, we're almost there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. If you want to get notified when I go live, you can turn on YouTube notifications or join my Discord server in the description. And that is all. I'll probably be live tomorrow with another Loot Midget Goliath farming stream. Pray to God, pray to Randy, pray to anything with 2, 3, 4, anything. Pray to anything at all that I get this Loot Midget Goliath, everybody. And I'll see you next time.